Hey guys, I thought I would do the clothing identification event with you. Um, it is for fashion shards, but that's really, well, fashion shards and these God's Gifts um, boxes. So you have an opportunity to get that loyal steed card, but the drop rates on it are really terrible. You have to have some sort of devil's luck to get them. I mean, I do have a friend who got two free ones, and I have seen people getting free ones. So, if you're really gunning for that, and you're a free player or a low cash player, and you've managed to save up a bunch of gold, this might be a good time to chance it because there aren't many unlimited events. It is unlimited. You can it says here it can be completed multiple times a day. Um, so so we don't get a lot of unlimited events where you have a chance at um, the game currencies, which right now are these heroes medals. Um, so this is an opportunity for me. I already got the loyal steed card, um, and most of my clothing is already identified, at least the ones that are useful to me. So I'm not going to be super aggressive about this. I was the other day saying that, oh, maybe I won't make my next ring, which I have now, but I just went for it. I had saved up like over 120 million gold at that point, and I decided not to blow it all away. What I could do here is that I haven't I identified one or two weapons, I think, um, at the beginning when I was, I don't know, not paying attention or something, and so I have some of those or I have a lot of those that I can identify, so I could basically just waste my gold on physical attack. It gives a little physical defense, but I'm not too interested in that. But what I'm going to go for first are the ones that actually give me something. So I have this violet outfit that I got recently from a clothing event, and I think I'm going to go for that one first. It's A grade, so it's going to cost me I think 800,000 each time. So I need to do this three times for one collection. So um, what I would do is I would start with the stat that you need. So you choose armor for defense, helm you get intel, wings you get endurance, and if you're a physical attack class, and you would be going for the weapons. For me, I'm gonna start with armor. If you are, I would say that in any other case to start with the ones that are S rank and A rank. But if you're in the position of wanting to do this many, many times to collect more stuff, I would actually start at your lowest quality clothing because they're. Oop, I don't want to do that. It's not. It's already identified. Um, I would start with the lowest quality clothing just because it's going to be cheaper. I think the B grades are 600,000, and the D grades should be very cheap. I forgot it was 2 or 300,000. Um, I don't know why this one is D grade. This is not like I don't know how they choose all these things. Um, and so yeah, let's just go for it. I'm gonna get hopefully some fashion shards and things out of this and see how it goes. Failed. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh god, the rates on these are so terrible. What is it? Okay, got the armor. And I'll come back and maybe refine some of these. I think it's good to be careful about that stuff too. So here's the headpiece. Oh, and I got it immediately. How am I doing on gold? I still have 26 million. This is definitely not something that you should favor over astrals. Definitely not over guild skills. Okay, got that there. Um, because guild skills, astrals, I mean astrals, make sure they're pretty high level before you start doing clothing identification very seriously, because clothing identification, it's a chance for stats, whereas guild skills, astrals, you know exactly what you're getting, and guild skills definitely know the exact cost. Astrals, you can approximate them pretty well. So and those are definite stats. Whereas here you could be risking millions upon millions of gold for very, very small return. So you know, this clothing, it gives a ton of BR. This is really where the bigger cashers are going for a lot of their BR, but you know, tread lightly until you've really set up a good foundation for yourself in your guild skills and your astrals. Let's take a quick peek here. Okay, so I've identified 13 times. So if I do 2 more, well, let's just see. I have some gold to work with. I don't have to enchant a piece of gear for a bit. So I think what I'm gonna what am I doing? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to these lower quality weapons. So I have a D weapon that I could identify here, and just go for it. Okay, so the Ds are 200,000, and the rates are yeah. So if you hover over here, it says the success rate is 60%. So let's hope that I don't have to do this more than twice. Yeah. Okay, so with 2 of those, I'm at 15, so I could collect 5 times. And I think I'm just going to go for it a little bit. I'm not crazy about getting a bunch of physical attack, but it's also not the end of the world. If you think about BR, I mean, obviously you want useful BR first, which is why I'm prioritizing the armor, helm, and wings. But unfortunately, in this game, the BR isn't so balanced. So really, a mage should never be getting battle rating from physical attack, because it doesn't do us any good. But we do. So there are times when BR really does matter. It matters in class wars. It matters whenever BR is a tiebreaker. Physical attacks still matters. So, don't prioritize it, but if it's cheap and it's available, it doesn't hurt to get some physical attack. You'll have a lot of, like, I call it fluff BR, just like just just stuffing that's completely useless, but in any practical sense, but matters when you start comparing players and trying to get into various events. Keep going. Okay. I think I'm gonna go until I have. Well, I really want to collect my farm. I haven't collected in my farm for a while because I accidentally put gold in there while I had while my warehouse was in the red. So let's just see what that gets me. I'll do, okay, 32 times. Perfect. Oh, sorry. No. One more. Let's see here. Any more B's? No. So I'll try 1A, and it failed. Okay. So I can collect these guys, get a really small return on my gold. That's not much. For any event crazier than this, I would use an auto clicker, but it's not like we had to collect that many. Let's see what I can get here. Let me open up my chat a little to see what we... Alright, so I got 500 soul crystals. That's nice. That's 100 mount whips for me during the exchange. And some other goodies. No loyal steed, but that's pretty rare. Let's see here. Okay. So I should synthesize some of these fashion cores, and then maybe I can get away with identifying a couple of items. Nice. I'm not quite sure how many I have. Okay, 10. So I can probably identify 2 items. If they were the lower quality items, I would say 3. But this violet outfit is an A quality item and requires 4 cores. So my word of advice for clothing refinement is only do it once. It doesn't matter what you get. You get 3 stars, you get 5, that's awesome. But sometimes you're gonna get, well, I'm surprised I don't have more 2s earlier on. But sometimes you're gonna get 2 stars and it's gonna suck. You're gonna say, I spent all those cores and I want more stats out of it. But do not start refining the same piece multiple times until you have expended all your other options, because even if it's at 2 stars, it has a decent chance at 2 stars to go up more than more stars. But even at this point, there's also a chance that you will lose all your stars and go back to 1. And so then you're going to want to refine it again. So then you just spent 3 sets of cores trying to get, questionable return on it. And so just refine once, and take what you can get. It is chance based. It's, so just be happy with whatever you get, because you do not want to have to spend 15 cores, or at least what, like 9 cores on these types of things. It's just, the rewards are not worth it at all. So with that, I have a B here. So no, I'm gonna refine this one. Oh, look at that, and I got a 5. Okay, that's awesome. So I usually go armor, then helm, then wings. It's just a personal preference. And 4 stars. Okay, that's really good. It usually does not go this well. I do feel like the higher quality ones, I haven't gotten 2 stars on many of them from what I can recall, if any. So maybe it does have something to do with the quality. Whenever I start refining the B quality ones, then that's when I start getting 2-3 stars pretty often. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It may it's completely just my own empirical sense of things, but I think that might be the case. I only have 2 cores left. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to mess with identifying more of those weapons. I think this is a nice event. You can get a few boxes out of it, but I wouldn't go too crazy. I don't think the rewards are good enough to go spending so much gold that you're not going to work on other things that are important. So good luck with it. I hope refining goes well if you do that. If not, save up some fashion cores if your clothing is lower level, so like 2s or 3s, or you have the option to build up your clothing. Save some cores for that. But yeah, don't go too crazy, but might as well do a few. All right, have a good day, you guys. Take care.